Hi, everyone, and welcome. This is Tricia McCannon, and welcome to Connecting and Discovering Your Own Spirit Guides. For me, this was a life changer. Like many of you, I had been on the path of self discovery and spiritual enlightenment for many, many years. So it's the time I was a child. But when I connected with my guides when I was about 30 years old, it changed everything. So this course that I put together is really about helping you to connect with your guides. And there are many different kinds of guides. From the time I was a child, I had experiences with angels. And when I was 19, I became initiated in the path of the masters. So those masters also became guides. But when I was about 30 years old, I discovered my own personal guides, and that was a life changer. It changed the direction of my life in terms of the way I was serving the world, and it opened up a whole volume of inner plane experiences that deepened me in ways I can hardly even express. So, in this incredible class I put together, we've really got 7 modules. We start off with the Muses, which are an aspect of the angelic kingdom that are perfect for creators, whether you're a musician, an artist, a poet, a writer, an architect, any form of creativity, a chef, and how to call them to you and what kinds there are. And there are a lot more than the Greeks knew about. So we talk about muses first, then we go to the fairies. Now, fairies are not normally our spirit guides, let me say. But because there are now photographs of real fairies, and as we raise in our dimension on this planet, some of the things that we thought were myth that our ancient forebears knew about are coming back into focus again. And I've got real photographs of real fairies. So if you're living close to a woodland area, this is something you can connect with, not as your everyday guide, but certainly to enhance your perception and understanding of the universe. Then we move into land guardians. If you do sacred ceremony, I can assure you that there are land guardians. I've encountered them not only across North America, Central America, South America, but also Europe and the UK and in Egypt, of course. So there are certain land guardians that you need to know, let's say, how to honor them in order to open up these sacred sites and sacred gates in a way that will allow the wisdom of those beings and those places to encode within you. So that's an exciting subject. Then we move on from there to shamanic animals. Many of you are animal lovers like I am, and many of you have natural affinities with different animals. There are reasons for that. Those animals may actually be allies and spirit guides for you on the inner planes. So we go through a whole array of understanding what these different power animals, if you will, mean. So that I love that particular section. Then we talk about ancestors. Yes, there are ghosts out there, and those ghosts need to move on. But in some cases, there are beautiful ancestors that love us. They can be 1, 2, 3, 4 generations back. And it may be a soul that has achieved a level of mastery and come to you as one of your guides. So we talk about that. In module 6, we move into the angels. And I'm going to do a whole course on the angels and the heavenly kingdom. And you may know that I've written a book on it for Sacred Stories that you can read about 30 different people's incredible experiences having real life encounters with angels. So that module's an important one because, in fact, the angels are all around us and they work through invitation. And last but not least, one of my favorite modules, we end with the great spiritual masters and the sages who are committed to the transformation of our world and our planet. Those sages are interested in working with people like you and me that are here to make a difference. We're here to enlighten matter and to bring greater light to the world. And so this course is really exciting. In each module, we not only show pictures and images and teachings, but also at the end of each module, I tell you how to connect with and work with that particular group of guides so that you can build your own personal relationships that will empower and transform your life. We hope that you'll join us. Thank you so much for tuning in.